Hello, welcome to another OnlyFans video. If you are new here, I make videos all about OnlyFans, about my life, my relationship, travel, and everything in between. So please hit that red subscribe button and let's jump right into it. Today I wanted to talk about how to gain confidence to create an OnlyFans and take photos online. So today I'm going to talk about 3 different categories, and those 3 categories are going to be mental preparation. So just getting in the right headspace to even get on OnlyFans and put yourself out there like this, it is a lot. The other thing is confidence within taking photos. When I first started, I knew I wanted to do this, but I was also really scared to put my body online. It's a scary thing, even if you do want to do it. So we're going to go over that as well. And then the last thing is going to be the internet in general, how to have confidence to be on the internet, because when you put yourself out there, you can get a lot of criticism, a lot of hate, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great positive things that come out of it as well, but I think just getting in the right headspace is super important. So we're gonna cover these topics today, and hopefully if you are feeling a bit discouraged and you need a little motivation to put yourself out there, then this is the video for you. So the first thing, let's talk about mental preparation. Whether you like it or not, OnlyFans is really known for its adult content at this point, and I think that even if someone's doing, PG-13 type of stuff, just bikini shots, or you're a no-face creator, it is still the adult industry, and it is still a little bit taboo still. I will say when I first started, it was even more taboo, and I was getting a lot of hate for this, but now it has become a lot better. But I think it's still really, really scary for someone who wants to start, and I think it's still, even, it's only been a few years that OnlyFans has been really booming. And I think that even though it's gotten better, it's still a really scary thing to put yourself out there like this. So like I said, let's talk about mental preparation. I think the first thing that you have to prepare for is not caring what other people think about what you're doing. When I first started, I really wanted people to think, oh, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. I only post bikini photos, because in the beginning I was, and I was like, that's not as bad as doing porn. And then the fact is, they're gonna think of it as whether you like it or not. And I think another thing to note is that no one is beneath you because they do more or less on their OnlyFans. You are still entering the adult industry, and you need to claim that and own that. So the first thing is really not caring what people think and choosing to do this because you want to, and embracing the entirety of it as it is, and being confident in that choice for yourself. Whatever it is that you're gonna be doing, it doesn't matter, whatever you're comfortable with doing, do that. But just note that you have to be comfortable in that. You have to be confident in your choices. And I think that's the first thing to do, is really come to peace with the fact that you're choosing this for your life, and you're allowed to do that. And it is your life. It is your one and only life. So choose what makes you happy. Choose what makes you feel motivated and passionate. Another thing about confidence is that, think about a presentation in school. You have to be prepared for your presentation, or you're not gonna be confident giving that presentation. So it's gonna be the same thing with OnlyFans and everything that you do online. If you're not fully prepared for what's in store, then you're not gonna feel confident. Going over all of the courses, going over all the PDFs, watching all the videos, taking notes, really understanding the platform is going to help you mentally understand what you're signing up for and really feel confident in that and in your choices. I think another part of mental preparation is talking with your family and friends. I know this can be probably the hardest and toughest part, but it is going to mentally prepare you for the hard conversations you're gonna have with those people. So just knowing that eventually a lot of people are gonna find out, and they're gonna know about it, your family and friends, whether you like it or not. You're gonna have to be promoting it somewhere, or eventually someone's gonna ask you how you're making this extra money, and it's gonna be a conversation you are gonna have eventually. So I think mentally either preparing for those conversations or just having them is gonna help you settle into the fact that you're choosing this. The next thing is how to get comfortable in front of the camera. Comfortable and confident in front of the camera. And this is definitely something that takes practice. I think the most important part of getting comfortable in front of the camera is just doing it. Just taking the photos, trying different positions, and finding what feels right for you. And it's never gonna feel right until you just do it. I remember the first time I started taking pictures, I didn't know what my angles were. I didn't know what looked best on me. I just didn't know anything. So I didn't feel confident in those first pictures, and I didn't like those first pictures. So before you even start, I would recommend just taking photos, seeing how you feel. Even if it's not stuff that you're gonna post on OnlyFans, at least just starting and trying things and experimenting and exploring what you can do in front of the camera is gonna help you get comfortable and confident in front of the camera. Another recommendation with this is having a friend or a partner take photos of you and see what they do differently, because every single person has a different eye and has a different style of taking photos, and can kind of get you a little more comfortable with seeing your body on camera. It's very different from when you take a picture yourself and someone else takes it, and sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse, but I would recommend it. Another thing is finding your angles and sticking to them. Once you do have enough practice, you're gonna find what makes you feel confident in front of the camera. You're gonna find those certain angles and the certain poses that you like, and the certain whatever it is, you're gonna find what you feel confident doing. Just keep doing that. Keep doing that, because it's gonna make you more comfortable in front of the camera. And then once you are confident and comfortable in those poses that you like, you can start experimenting and exploring new options. But I would say that is a great way to get started. So the next thing I wanna explore is your confidence with the internet in general, and having your picture, your videos, or whatever it is on the internet. Now, this is hard within itself. Even if you're just a YouTuber or a TikToker or whatever, like putting yourself on the internet is terrifying, because you don't know what type of feedback you're gonna get. You don't know what type of hate you're gonna get, what type of criticism, what kind of love even. You just don't know. And also having that footage out there for forever, because everyone always says the internet is forever, be careful what you post. I think that's such an old saying at this point, because I remember when people would say that, like when I was a kid and like MySpace was a thing, they'd be like, the internet is forever, be careful. And like, yes, the internet is forever, be careful what you say. People can definitely like search things up and find things and whatever. The internet has also changed so much. Like there is so much, it's so saturated now, is basically what I'm saying, that yes, your stuff might be on the internet. Yes, it might be cringe, it might be embarrassing. And if you're doing OnlyFans, your nudes might be out there, but at the end of the day, like, does it really matter? Like, is it that deep? Eventually, none of this is gonna matter, and all that's gonna matter is that you enjoyed your life and that you spent it doing whatever made you happy, whatever made you money, whatever made you feel good, and that allowed you to live your life. So I think the best advice for this is, like I said, choosing to be confident in what you're doing, and then also knowing that nothing is, you know, the internet is forever, but nothing's forever, if that makes sense. Nothing is forever, so does it really matter? And also, I think to move forward on the internet, you have to ignore hate and negative people. You're gonna get it. You're gonna find that there are people that wanna bring you down. That's something that a lot of people are afraid of. If you choose to engage with it, it only makes it worse. It only grows that. Whatever you focus on grows. So if you focus on the positive comments that you get, if you focus on the new subscribers that you get that really like your content, then you're gonna get more and more of that. If you focus on the hate and the negativity, then you're gonna get more and more of that. So my best advice for feeling confident to post your stuff on the internet is realize, one, that none of it matters. It's all okay as long as you're happy in the moment. I look back at tons of my stuff and I'm like, oh, that was embarrassing, that was cringe, I wish that wasn't on the internet, but it doesn't matter. No one's going back, everyone's going forward. The next thing, like I said, is just choosing to focus on what matters, choosing to focus on the positive stuff that come into your life through the internet. There are gonna be hard days, there are gonna be comments, there are gonna be things that put you in an off mood, or that, you know, hit you a little harder than others because you think it's true. Like if someone says, oh, you're looking pudgy today, or something like that, like, yeah, there's gonna be those things. You have to choose to delete, ignore, and move forward. If you don't do that, it's not gonna go well. And I think also, if you are going into any internet career, you have to be okay with that stuff. You have to learn that it's inevitable. It's gonna happen, and you cannot take it to heart. So another thing Daisy just mentioned is studying other creators. And I think this is a great one. I have mentioned it before, but I follow tons of other creators. I engage with tons of other creators and ask them what they're doing, and they ask me, like, we are all in this together. So I think learning from others and connecting with other creators is what's gonna help you grow in the end. And it's also gonna help you feel confident, because if you do everything alone, then you're not going to feel confident. You're gonna feel like you're alone in this. You're gonna feel like you don't know what to do when times get hard. But I would really say connect with other creators, learn from other creators, and do your research. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any other questions about confidence and OnlyFans, please leave them in the comments down below. And also, if you're new or you already do OnlyFans and you need a little bit more support, you need help growing, you need a mentor, I actually have a full mentorship and online course. You can sign up with the link down below, or you can send me an email. And basically we go over everything from starting a profile to really analyzing it and figuring out how you can make it better. We go through how to gain subscribers. We go through tips and tricks and photo taking, editing, just different techniques and skills to help you grow your OnlyFans business. Hopefully this video was helpful, like I said, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.